Okay, folks, I'm back with what I really like to do and take a ball and actually demonstrate it online. I know you've been watching all my league videos, and hopefully you're not bored of those. You'll still have plenty of those, especially if you like them. Anyway, so we are bringing back a legend of the game, found an original Blue Hammer, which I believe should have been a 1989 release, and got it drilled up. Took it to my favorite pro shop, Anne Marie Duggan down in Edmond, Oklahoma. She is a wonderful person and a wonderful driller. So anyways, let's go take it out on the lane to see what it does on modern equipment. Because back then, they were throwing out wood. So let's see what it does on the synthetics. So, let's give you a little bit of background on the original Blue Hammer. Like I said, I think the release date was around 1989, could be 1990, I'm not sure. I had one of these when I was brand new, and I had it, I had the black, I had the red, I had the purple, I had all the OGs up through the Navy Reactive. And they were excellent bowling balls. That's why I throw hammer to this day. Well, anyways, they were called two-piece bowling balls. And if you're not sure what a two-piece bowling ball is, back then, you had normally three-piece bowling balls, and one of the biggest competitors to the hammer line was the Columbia UDOT line. That was a three-piece bowling ball. So you had the weight block, you had a core material, and then you had the outer shell, the cover stock, what the term we use nowadays. Well, a two-piece bowling ball is simply the weight block and the cover stock. So you cut one of these open, you literally have two layers. That's it. I don't have any pictures of that, but anyways, I had seen them in pro shops way back when they were talking about the difference between the two-piece and the three-piece. What I found was that the two-piece bowling balls hit like they were more dense. So what happens when you hit the pins? It hits harder. Probably leads to Hammer's slogan, nothing hits like a hammer. But I threw UDOTs. I threw forever. I used a Turbo R, which was a reactive turbo from the Ebonite line. Actually, it was a very, very good ball. But every single hammer I had a 289 bitter. I couldn't go past 279 with that Turbo R. Don't know why. Don't ask me. Now, most of these 289s were in practice after the burn from league, and I got off work, so we had 6 free games a day. So you know what? I took advantage of that. And I bowled anywhere from 6 to 12 games a night, 4 or 5 times a week. So, you know, you get better repetition and all that other stuff. So, obviously this is a symmetric ball. Let's take a look at what it looks like. So, what do I think about it? Now, I actually had this when it was new, so I have experience with it personally. Now, I get it, what is this, 40 years later? No, 30 years later. And have it drilled up for me. And obviously it didn't start with a normal drill that I would have. But the pin is in a decent place where I would normally put it, pin out a little bit. And on the modern reactive stuff, I usually have the pin above the ring finger or pin more towards either the bottom of the bridge or right in the middle of the palm. And it's, I don't know, I think it's pretty good. It hits pretty hard. I have no issues with the way, obviously, it does not hook as much as the modern equipment does. Nowhere near the modern purple hammer, or even the black hammer. Now, when I say black hammer, I'm talking the EVI version of the black hammer, not the black hammer 78. I do not have a 78. I haven't decided whether I want one or not. I don't know if I would truly benefit from that, because I really only own this house. I haven't ventured out to go to tournaments or anything like that. Now maybe I will when things calm down at work, and who knows. I did very well at a tournament not too long ago. So maybe I will, maybe not. I technically am qualified for senior tournaments because it's 50 years old. I always thought 50 was supposed to be like 60 years or 65. It's senior day. Anyways, very impressed with the ball still 30 years later. I think it works really well, even on the modern stuff. Never lose your love for bowling, folks. We're going to get out of here right now. Okay, so there's your hammer. Now right here is your oil line. So this is where it's tracking. It's tracking below the thumb. About, what is that, about an inch, inch and a half from the fingers. Now typically I would track like that, but this is not the original drill that I would have on it. So it does track a little bit different.